How to change the blower motor in a Kenworth T680. Let's go. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. First, you gotta take these rivets off on the actual housing of the blower motor. Make sure you get all these wire harnesses unsnapped as you see. They're not too hard. You just unclip them. I had a drill. You can easily do this with just a alley wrench or something like that, but I had a drill to make it easier for myself. You guys can use whatever you want. It's the alley wrench or the one with the star on it. You can use that. um, these the harness is actually fastened in, so I had to pull it out. As you can see, that was kind of tough. And then down there is, underneath this housing cover, is the actual blower motor. It's just sitting in there. It's not like fastened in by bolts or anything. As you can see, I can just slide it right on out. Take it right on out. Man, this motor is gone. Rust all over it. I got this motor. Um, I think this is the same motor when the truck was made, so it just went out randomly, randomly as the date of this actual recording, like the day before. So, as you can see the bottom of the truck. That was wild work when I seen that. I didn't know that. So I took it outside on my little workbench, and I got the new motor. It cost me about 140 bucks. Ordered it at the Kenworth out there in Fontana, California. And as you can see, the old one still is in its housing. So when you order a new motor, it doesn't come with the housing itself, the little plastic piece that's over the motor. So what you gotta understand is it's housed with these three bolts in it, and they're fairly easy to get off as well. It's my first time doing this, so I didn't really know. I'm mechanically inclined anyway, so it's not really something I was having trouble with. So, like I said, take these three bolts off. Make sure you do not lose the bolts, man. Put them in somewhere where you can see them, or somewhere safe. As I just placed it on the table, but it's well lit outside, so I knew even if it dropped that I was going to find it. So that wasn't going to be a problem. So take those three bolts off. Let me see. We're gonna take the motor out. It's kind of fitted in there, so you can wiggle it a little bit. Make sure you don't break anything, because that's gonna be a waste of money. Look how much rust is on this motor. Motor is gone, guys. They say always do maintenance and preventative maintenance. But how are you gonna know when this motor is gonna blow? It's underneath your sleeper bunk, plus it's underneath housing and all that. So it just usually just goes out, guys. So get your new motor, and with your new motor, make sure it's sturdy, and you can place it right in the middle. So that's what I'm doing right now. Since this is my first time actually seeing this motor, I'm just investigating how it looks, what's the difference of it, and everything fits and everything looks the right way. So now I'm just gonna slide it right on in. That's what she said. But guys, yes. So slide it right on in. Boom. You don't need any oils, any type of grease, or any lubricants, or none of that. And just fit your screws back in. Boom. Let me see, right here. Boom. And the third one. Boom. Right there. And we're just gonna drill them back on in, man, because this was fairly easy. For those that not too inclined with working on stuff, it might seem a little hard, but it's really not. Anybody can do this. Um, Especially if you like this video, if you're getting any type of value from this video, because I just want to make sure I help everybody that's trucking out here that might think about putting their truck in the shop, so that the mechanics can do this. You can do this yourself, fairly easy. Cost me 140 bucks to get this done. Slide it back into the housing. Get you a brand new filter. I got this from the actual truck stop. They got these in those truck stop. I was at the Petro, and they have these in stock, these filters. So this was a sleeper cabin air filter. As you can see, you can screenshot the actual part number on it if you need it. But yeah, slide that right back in there. The other one was filthy. Make sure you kept your screws all together, drill them in, put the housing back together. Boom, right there. Put all the screws back in. Make sure you put the wire harness back into its spots. Make sure the clips are back in too, so it doesn't slip out when you're driving and bumps going down the road. So yeah, wire harness right here. Boom, that's number 2. It has 3 wire harnesses on it, so wiring is fairly easy. You just put it back in there and put the clips back in. The clips are red just for visuals, I'm guessing. And then we're gonna do the last one, and this is the main one that goes right into the actual blower motor itself, the last wire harness. So that's the second one, making sure it fits. And this is the third one. Boom. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. See you in the next video.